Andrew Marr claimed that Labour was pushing Boris Johnson to surrender to the EU on key Brexit red lines. The BBC host accused Shadow Cabinet Office Minister Rachel Reeves of wanting Boris Johnson to fold at the final hour. This comes as the last-ditch talks resume in Brussels today, in what British sources describe as a final throw of the dice. Boris sends warning to Macron as UK prepares Royal Navy fleet to enforce ban on EU boats. Mr. Marr said, "You've said the British people were promised a deal, and with time running out we urge both sides to get on with reaching agreement. That sounds like you favour a deal at any cost." Ms. Reeves responded, "We want a deal, that's what the British people were promised less than a year ago." The BBC host fired back, "But to get the deal that you want, the government clearly have to move on fishing. We will use your email address only for sending you newsletters. Please see our privacy notice for details of your data protection rights." He continued, "The fishing industry have said that anything given away now will not be regained. Will Labour support giving away positions on fishing and the level playing field?" The Labour shadow minister said, "On fishing, we do want access to the fish in our waters, but we also want to be able to sell the fish to the EU. More than 80% of what I caught in our waters is exported to the European market. EU countries, it's essential we can catch that fish but also sell it to markets." Mr. Marr intervened, "So the government have said they won't do that. Is your real message to Boris Johnson at this final hour, fold?" Ms. Reeves said, "My message to Boris Johnson is that you made a promise to the British people to get Brexit done. You said you had an oven-ready deal. Well, get on and deliver it." The Labour MP was repeatedly pressed about her party's position on whether they would vote for the Brexit deal, to which she replied the party wanted to see the content of any deal. She explained, "Let's see. At the moment the priority is to get a deal, but we'll have to look at the content of a deal but also any legislation that comes to Parliament. We're not going to give them a blank cheque, but I think I have been very clear both today and on previous programs with you, Andrew, that the most important thing is the government gets a deal." When Mr. Marr pointed out that the content of a potential deal was already well known to the public, Ms. Reeves continued to dodge the question. She said, "We can't say how we're going to vote in a hypothetical vote without seeing the legislation. Keir Starmer and myself will make sure we understand the implications of any legislation before voting on it."